Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a full face of new makeup. That's right. All the newest releases that have come out, I've compiled them and put them into one video for you so you can see them all applied to this makeup loving face of mine. We're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna hear some terrible pronunciation of shades that I should be able to pronounce, but I can't. We're gonna have so much fun exploring that together, and we're gonna be talking about all the latest releases. So if that sounds like fun to you, let's get this party started. Okay, beauty. So I have my influencer slash non-influencer hair thingy headband. And we are going to prep our lips, prep our faces. This is new to me. This is the FARMACY Lip Smoothie in the honey vanilla flavor. They sent this to me, and my gosh, is this beautiful. It is so hydrating, so sweet smelling. You don't need a lot. It's just so good. So we'll prep our lips and we'll play with some other new lip products, but I will link this down below. I also have a discount code with them for 15% off in case you're interested in trying out FARMACY. I've been trying out some of their products lately that they sent me, and they're really, really good. This I picked up during the Sephora sale in April, I guess it was, and I've been using it lately, and I really love it. It's the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin 10 out of 10 Barrier Boost for makeup prep. It's really, really good, very hydrating. I also picked up this EADEM sunscreen. This is the Sunsuede Daily Sunscreen and Blurring Primer. So I feel like we'll put a little bit of this on for moisture, and then we'll try the primer even though it's nighttime as I'm filming this, so there's no need for sunscreen, but I do want to try it for you guys. So I'm just putting on the Danessa Myricks. The only thing I have on is my eyebrows are all done, and mascara left over from before, but we're going to reapply it in this video. It's the new Merit mascara. I really like it. I saw Sophia C's Beauty try it, and I was like, I have to have it. I was on the fence about trying it, but then once I saw it on her, I was like, I got to try it. It looks good. All right, so let that settle in, and also try this EADEM, I don't know why I'm doing this EADEM sunscreen, and I should have opened the package before starting. So according to EADEM, you're supposed to apply this liberally and evenly 15 minutes before sun exposure, using multiple back and forth passes to ensure complete coverage to the area of application, especially to the areas above the lip, nose, and tops of ears. Reapply every 2 hours. Use a water-resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. So, oh, that's cute. Now, I think you're supposed to be able to put this on top of makeup. I have not tried this yet, so I've been very curious because I love EADEM. Not scented. That's good. Now, let's see. It's almost like a deodorant for your face, which is weird. So back and forth motions. Not going to put a ton on because obviously it's nighttime, so I don't need a lot. But we're just trying this out. It's like putting deodorant on your face. But I'm curious to see if you can apply this on top of makeup. I'll have to get back to you on that. All right. That was pleasant. This is what it looks like up close. Oh, it's very smooth feeling. But I do also have the Danessa Myricks product underneath, but very nice. Okay. So we'll let that set in. Now, I have a new foundation. This is the new Makeup Forever foundation. It's called the HD Skin Balancing and Perfecting Foundation. So I've been trying this off camera to get my thoughts on it. I love the way the finish is on this foundation. The only thing I will say that so far in my experience is that throughout the day, by the end of like a long work day, I notice it does collect on some dry patches on my face. Now that could be just from working in the office all day. You know, the air I feel like is not the best quality. So a lot of times the end of the workday, my skin's not looking the best it's ever looked. But at the same time, I have foundations that don't do that. So I want to continue playing around with this. I do love the finish on it. I think if you have oily skin or combo skin, you would really like this. But I'm continuing to test it out. But I do love the finish that it leaves on my face. So I want to continue testing it out, seeing if maybe if I prep my skin a little bit more or use more hydrating products with it, then maybe that's the fix. It is a beautiful foundation. And when I went to Sephora to buy this, every sales girl that I spoke to told me to get this. They really love it. So I trust their recommendations. So I think maybe it's just playing around with it and seeing how I can get it to work best for my dry skin in this summer heat. So what I am going to combine it with, these Jones Road highlighters. These are brand new. These are the Bright Skin Illuminating Drops. I picked it up in the shade Rose Gold and Golden Beige. Now, if we were live, you could tell me which one you would prefer to see. I feel like I've been playing around with the beige one, the Golden Beige. Maybe we'll try the Rose Gold just for fun. Now, these highlighters I've been really mixing with foundation, and I really love them. I think they're beautiful. They blend seamlessly into any foundation that you're wearing. They provide such a beautiful glow, but it's not, sparkly glow. It's just a beautiful, like, sunlit glow. I really love it. And let's see, foundation brush. So I did like 2 pumps of the foundation and 1 pump of the highlighter. I also feel like the shade is slightly light on me, even more so under these lights, but it's okay. I'll bronze it up later and we'll be fine. I do have a new bronzer to play with. But there have been so many of like these new random releases that I kind of wanted to put everything in one video, test out for you guys. You see how beautiful it is on the skin? And with the highlighter, it just bumps it up even more. I can't recommend these enough from Jones Road. I love them. Let me know in the comments down below if you've been trying any new foundations lately that you've been loving or skin tints. I've been loving the Refy skin tint that came out a few months ago. I think it is worth the hype. I also tried the Kylie Cosmetics skin tint that went viral a while ago. It's beautiful. I just kind of picked it up on a whim, I think during like an Ulta sale recently, and I was like, why not try it? It's beautiful. Let me know if you've tried it in the comments down below. I've been really trying to press my foundation in instead of swiping so much, because I keep hearing Nikki talk about that, especially in the summer, how you're supposed to really press into the pores and really get that makeup to set down, even though it's nighttime. And I'll be washing my face relatively soon after I film this, but for you guys, I want to look my best. You see how beautiful that is on the skin, that foundation, and that glow from the highlighter? It's really good. Let's take a look-see close. Really nice. Okay, so I want to apply a little bit of powder, just like a smidge, just to set all that down. And I'm taking this Kosas powder. This is not new, but it's new to me. This is the Comfy Cloud Set powder. And I picked this up recently during a Kosas sale, and I've been loving it. It's really good. I've been hearing people talk about it for ages, and I never tried it, but it's excellent. Just setting it down with a little bit of powder, just because I put a lot of products between the primers and the sunscreen. And I just want to kind of set it down a little bit. All right. So now I've been dying to get into this. This I saw Rhoda from Paint the Face. I will link her down below. She's amazing. And she recommended this bronzer from Refy. This is the, I was going to read the name. It says Close Inner Lid After Use. I don't think that's the name of it. The water bronzer. That should have been easy for me to remember, but I didn't remember it. And this is in the shade Cove. So it's kind of like those cushion foundations. Is that the shade I picked up? I picked this up a couple weeks ago, so I don't even remember how it looked in the store. But let's try it. But it looked beautiful on Rhoda, and she loved them. But I also have other blushes to play with, so I'm kind of debating if I'm going to use the Refy blush. I think we'll stick with the bronzer, but I'll show you the blush I picked up. Because why not? We're here to play. So, let us try this. I'm so excited. It looked gorgeous on Rhoda, and I'm just very intrigued by this. Ooh, I put on a lot. Ooh. Okay. This is stunning. Wow, that's beautiful. Am I putting on too much? Yes. Do I care? No. Now, I'm going to tap this out a little bit to put it on my cheek area, but my gosh, is that stunning. I'm about to slap myself. That's so good. Ooh, bring it into the hairline, mess up the hair. Okay, Rhoda. Made a very, very good recommendation. Not that I doubted, but my gosh, it's gorgeous. That is beautiful. Look at that. It's very natural looking. Put a little on the nose. A little too much on the nose. That's beautiful, though. I really like it. Now, I'm kind of building it up so you could see how much you can do with this. That's really nice. That's gorgeous. Okay. Love this so far, even though I just tried it 5 seconds ago, but love it. Love it. I will link it down below. Let me know if you tried this. So make sure you close it so it stays fresh. Really nice. Love it. Okay. So I did pick up this blush. This is the water blush in the shade Apricot. Now, I'm very interested in trying this, but I also have other blushes I want to play with. So this will have to come another time, but I have a feeling it's equally as beautiful. Don't want to be premature, but I'm very excited. Okay. So now I picked up some new blushes, like I said. Some are a little controversial, some are not. So this whole Patrick Ta transition blush, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to get into that because a lot of people who know a lot more about the subject have weighed in on it and talked about it on YouTube and things like that. So I will leave it to those people to tell you the background, what was said and when. I'm not going to get into that, but I did want to try these products because I honestly feel like it is my, I'll say job here on YouTube, but part of what I do here on YouTube is to let you know about the products that are being talked about at the moment, let you know if I think it's worth it or not. These have been very popular at Sephora. They've been sold out a little bit online in stores. So I wanted to try them out as far as the products. I'm not weighing in on the controversy. And we're just going to try the products and see how the actual products work. So I also did pick up the NARS blush in a similar shade. So the Patrick Ta, let me just give you the names of these first. This is the Patrick Ta Between Us Liquid Transition Blush. This is the Between Us Blush Duo. So these go together. And then the NARS is the Insatiable Liquid Blush in this beautiful shade, Lose Control. And then to top it all off, a blush party. Say expanded their amazing powder blushes. These are the Super Suede Radiant Blush Powders. This is the shade Fruity. So I figured, it's not really exact, but we can kind of make these work together. So I'm going to try to do this the way that Patrick Ta recommends you use the product. So I'm going to put his concealer under my eye. Now, if I'm not doing it correctly, please forgive me. I'm not used to this way of doing it. And I wanted to really try this out with you guys on camera. Okay. So I've kind of blended it out, but not fully, but a little bit more here. Okay. So now I think you're supposed to take this transition blush, put it on the back of the hand. I did buy the brush that goes with it. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. That's a different Patrick Ta brush. Here we are. Okay. So I'm going to take this side and work it into my brush. And he said you're supposed to put this in tapping motions, pressing it into the skin, and then it'll kind of blend it in with your concealer. And again, I'm just testing this out. I don't know if this is the right way to do it or how this is going to look in the finished product, but we're going to try it together. Okay, so just working that in. So I will say that it's blending with his concealer very nicely. And I do use his concealer a ton. I love his concealer. I think it's such a good one. Especially if you have dry under eyes or mature skin, I think it's beautiful. My mom loves it too. It's one of her favorites. Okay. All right, so you can see that it's starting to build up around here, but not a ton. Now on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I don't think he uses much product, so I'm probably not doing it 100% right, but I'm just going to go with the flow. As you can see, it's pretty pigmented here, but then once you blend it in, it's not too scary. Maybe if I try the other side, that might be better actually. Okay, but you see it's starting to build up. Now he goes in with a powder puff after this. I don't have one in front of me, so we're just going to use a brush. Hopefully get a similar effect. Okay, I think I might have gone a little bit too high under the eye, but we'll fix that later. We're going to take this one right here with the same brush and kind of set the under eye with it. It's a very light powder. It's almost translucent, but just very faint. Okay. We're going to have to fix the concealer. Okay. So now we're going to go in with the NARS blush. Where are we here? NARS, where are you? So that I'm going to dot on the cheeks. This is the new Insatiable blush. I know everybody's been talking about them. I'm really excited to get into this one. This is the shade Lose Control. Right there. I'm going to put a couple of dots, maybe 3 dots, and buff it in. Now, obviously, Patrick Ta recommends using his blushes, but I have a lot of his blushes, but I wanted to try a new blush. But I think this combination is going to be beautiful. See that? Oh, I love that. That's blending together perfectly. Now, with a color like this, it would normally look a little bit stark on my cheek. So I kind of like the way that this product is helping diffuse that transition, but we're going to go back in with the concealer and fix that. But I feel like once I perfect this technique, maybe it might be something that I can incorporate into my Courtney B. Luxe Life. Okay. Now we're going to take this powder here, and I'm going to take the darker side and just kind of put it together. I'm loving this combination though. Now there are many people online saying that you can recreate this entire system with products you have at home. And I don't doubt that for a second. I'm just trying out these products to see how they work in case you're interested. And I was interested. Okay, a little on the nose. So now I'm just going to go back in with my concealer and tidy it up a little bit. Okay, so now here, dot there, and there. And again, this is the Patrick Ta concealer. I'll link everything down below. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, I think it's just user error for that part. But I think you can see the benefit of a product like this or a system like this in that you have what could be a very harsh shade and it kind of just diffuses it. For someone who's an over blusher, I can see the benefit in a product like this. Am I going to have time to do this every day? No, but it's not that complicated. I feel like once you learn the technique, whether you're using Patrick Ta's product or that you do it the way that Makeup by Esther does it, by using other products, I don't think you can go wrong either way. Whatever works for you, whatever you're comfortable with. But I think the idea of using a transition blush is a great idea. Whether it's make your own at home or using the products that Patrick Ta sells, I don't think you can go wrong. Whatever's best for your preferences. But really pretty. I like it. I feel like it really just diffused it. Out of these two products, I feel like the powder might be worth it more than this, but I do like them together. I do. And the NARS blush is gorgeous. Now, I really want to try this Say blush. Again, this is the shade Fruity. Swatch it. If you've never tried this formula from Say, you should. Just saying. I still can't do the work. I can't do it. I don't know why I tried. Okay, so now let's do this Patrick Ta brush. I was going to say blush, but it's the brush. Really just diffuse that because the Say can be strong. So we just want to quickly lock down all of that liquid and everything with a little bit of powder. Very pretty. I'm just taking my foundation brush and just toning it down a little bit because in these bright lights, it's just looking a little bit intense. But you see how that is not as stark of a difference between the under eye and the blush? Very pretty. So I'm just actually going to take this powder. I really love this powder. Out of the two, I definitely recommend the powder. Just a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit too much, but you get the effect. Wherever the sun's going to hit, you get rosy and all blushed. And I love this brush. This is a good brush. I will link everything down below, but let me know what you think. Also, the liquid stains. Patrick Ta did say that in his video. I didn't quite believe it, but it stains. So don't put this on your bare skin. Mix it in with your concealer, the liquid. She stains. Okay, so now let's play around with eyeshadow. So now for eyeshadow, I have a very large table of things in front of me, so I'm getting a little bit confused. Where am I? How do I put on makeup? What's my name? You know, the usual. Does that ever happen to you? It's funny. I was doing my first live recently, and as I was putting makeup on before, I was like, I completely forgot how to put on makeup. I was that nervous. So now, this eyeshadow palette from Morphe, this is called Jewel Intentions. This is good. Now, you're thinking, this is new makeup. Why is it used? Because I stole it from my mom. She knows that. So Mama Luxe, if you're watching, thank you for letting me steal this. I appreciate it. I didn't steal. She knows I took it, but I took it. She'll get it back, I think. Let us take concealer and prime the eyelids a little bit here. This is still stained. That's good. Not really. And just setting that with a little bit of powder. Okay. Using the Kosas powder that we used earlier. I might as well just set under my eye just a little bit extra too. And we're good to go. Okay. So now let's play around with Morphe. It's only 3 shades. I will swatch it for you. Very, very simple palette. What I love about it is the simplicity that you don't have to do much guesswork in using it. So it's not swatching that strongly, but when we put it on our eyes, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's beautiful. Okay, let's see. So let us start with this base. It's just a very nice cream shade. What I love about these is like if you're traveling or just throwing something in your purse, this really takes the guesswork out of the eyeshadow and just you have 3 shades that work together and it all is good. All right, so now I'm taking this brown shade. This is a much more creamy shade than the first one. And I'm just going to work that into the outer corner. I love Morphe's eyeshadows. They just blend out so seamlessly. Just taking a clean brush and just buffing that out a little bit. Now going in with the other side. And these are so affordable. So if you're looking for a good eyeshadow that's not terribly priced, very well priced, Morphe is such a good way to go, especially with this new eyeshadow formula that they released last year. I think it's like the Chroma eyeshadow formula. It's perfection. It's a literal perfection. Everything they release in that line is just so buttery smooth. The color stories are so fun. I love it. So like this you can leave perfect for every day. We're going to bump it up a little bit because we're the Courtney B. Luxe channel. We got to bump it up. Stan the cow would be very disappointed if we didn't bump it up. Lately, I've been loving this Say setting spray with eyeshadow. So spraying my brush and picking up shimmery eyeshadows, this has been a dream to use. So that's what we're going to do. Take a reference number 2 brush, spray that all up, go in with this middle shade right here. This is where the beauty of this palette comes in, you're going to see. Oh, so pretty. I was going to do a halo effect just in the middle, but why not spread the love? This is so good. So, so good. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. As you can see, we're doing a little bit of a purple theme today. See how fun that is? I love it. I love it. Now I'm even going to take a little bit and put it under eyebrow. Really go crazy with it. Why not? That's fun. I like it. Okay. So now I have an eyeliner to play with. And this is from Miss Lisette Eldridge. And this is the Seamless Glide Eye Pencil in the shade Lilac Time. Now this formula is not new, but this shade came out a couple months ago. And I'm obsessed with trying it. I'm just so excited to try. I've been waiting for this moment. What feels like my whole life, but it's probably been about a month. Maybe 2. It's been a long time. And patience is not my strong suit, shockingly. Okay. That's pretty. See how pretty that is? You can see it. So pretty. Now let's go on top. Just doing a fun look. Because why not? But I feel like it also goes with this look. All right, so just getting up close and personal so you can see the liner. And on the inner waterline as well. And the blush and bronzer. And the whole look. But don't despair. We have more new makeup to play with. Don't you worry. I came prepared. You came to the right place. Merit. Mascara. Let's try it. This is the Clean Volume Mascara in black. It also comes in brown. I picked up the black. I think this is really good at lengthening and volume. It's also good for the bottom lash line. It has a little bit of a smaller wand, which is helpful when you're doing more detail work. But I've been using this for the last couple days and really have been enjoying it. It's not heavy. It's not clumpy. It's really, really nice. See that lift? It's really good. I asked on my community page the other day if you beauties would be interested in hearing about the new Sochi bronzers. I did order them because a lot of you said you were interested. So that review will be coming. So stay tuned for that. Let me get a little close so you can see. So this is the new Merit Mascara. What do we think? I'm really impressed so far. Just very lightweight, really, really good. And I'm liking this whole eye look. I'm liking how all of this is coming together. Very nice job, Courtney B. Luxe. I do say so myself. Don't worry, I don't call myself Courtney B. Luxe, just Courtney. I like to stay humble. What is it they say? If you talk to yourself, it's okay as long as you don't answer yourself. I'm not going to weigh in on whether or not I answer myself. But anyway, I have some new perfumes that I'm going to finish off with. And I'm going to get to lips now. I have new products for lips. But I want to talk to you about this. I picked this up recently on Amazon. I'll link it down below. This is the pen holder storage box. And it's really good for drying your brushes. So it has these like silicone little grooves that you put the brushes in. And it ends up looking like this. So you can dry your brushes like this, or even like that if you had some way of holding it upside down, or like this. And then you can also store it upright. And that's what I've been doing lately. So I've found this recently. I thought I would share because I always like finding little helpful tips and tricks to share with you beauties, and I thought that this was very helpful in drying your brushes so that they're not drying upright and that the water is getting into the barrel. You're doing it like this, and the water can hopefully cascade off and then down into the atmosphere and not into your very expensive makeup brushes. Okay. Lips. I have new lips. I don't have new lips. I have new lip products, but I'm sorry. I had to. Anywho, new Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, I did cheat a little bit because I was so curious. These are relatively priced. Let me tell you the price of them. These are $18. When can you get something at Sephora for under $20? It's not like a sample size. These are the Kiss Theory Hydrating Glossy Shine Lip Balms. Comes in 23 shades if my math is right. 3 shimmer finishes. The rest are high shine finishes. They are a hybrid gel balm lip color delivering hydration, high impact pigment, and glossy shine with a lightweight, non-sticky feel. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and candelilla wax that's supposed to help with payoff, shine, and smooth glide. It's supposed to be hydrating on the lips, which I can attest to. I did test one of these as I was getting ready to film off camera. I just got these today. I did a same day delivery because I had to. I couldn't wait. Now, these are very small. They're very slim. But the good thing is that you don't need too much product for it to really show up on your makeup loving lips. They're tiny. They're not that big, but $18? Can't go wrong. So let's swatch these. Let's see if I can read the writing on these. Okay, the first shade that I actually did try off camera that I really love is Neon Rose, and this is in the high gloss finish. I thought this would go perfect with our look for today, so we'll try that on last. But as you can see, it's quite small. Then we have Paradiso, I don't know. So this is Paradiso, Tomato. And then we have the shimmer shade that I picked up. And this is Magnetica. Ooh, Magnetica. Sounds exotic. So that one was a little bit delicate. I'm not going to lie. It didn't break. It just moved a lot. All right, that's slightly disappointing. Let's see. So this is Magnetica, Paradiso, and Neon Rose. So let's try Paradiso first. Paradiso.
Welcome to How to Pronounce. In today's video, we'll be focusing on a new word that you might find challenging or intriguing.
Paradiso, which means heaven or paradise in Italian. So the Italian half of my heritage is holding their head in shame. Let's try that one first. Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I don't know about longevity. I haven't tried it long enough. It's a first impression today, but very hydrating, very pretty, a lot of payoff. It's really nice. I'm going to get up close and personal so you can see. I'm going to try to do my Italian heritage justice. Paradiso, pizza, amore, tomato, cheese. So that's really pretty. Kind of sounds like an ingredient. I just feel like it's like, in The Godfather or something. Like The Godfather saying, Maria, give me the paradiso. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. If you know The Godfather, you know that line. If you don't, I'm sorry that you have to sit through this during a makeup review, but here we are. That's what you came for. You may not have known it, but that's what you came for, and that's what you're sticking around for. I hope. Try to keep it fun around here. All right. So now let's try Magnetica. I keep with the Italian accent. Now, this is not going on as easily as the other formula. I'm not going to lie. See how it's breaking off? Now, this was kept in the same conditions as the other ones. So I feel like maybe it's the fact that it's the shimmery finish. Let's inspect. And to top it all off, I don't see any shimmer. Let us try that again. So I want to give this a fair shot. I hope it's just not me making mistakes. I'm going to actually do a clean break of it, wipe off the top part. So we can do it again. And I purse my lips together. I'm not seeing shimmer. Even with a flashlight, I'm not really seeing a shimmer. I'm going to get up close and personal so you can see. So I think it's a beautiful shade, but if you're looking for shimmer and it says it's a shimmer shade, there's no shimmer. And I'm not crazy about the fact that the formula kind of faulted like that with the shimmer shade. All right, let me take this off and then we'll try the last color and then I'll give you my opinion. So this shade I did try on off camera and I really liked it. I didn't have any problems with applying it. The only thing is I keep losing it. It keeps hiding on me. Maybe it just doesn't like my Italian pronunciation. Maria, get the paradiso. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. If you're Italian, I'm so sorry. I'm half Italian. And like I said, my relatives are probably shaking their heads that I always knew she was going to be the black sheep of the family. As I'm saying with a southern accent. Ooh, this is a rough part of the video. I'm glad you're still around if you are. Thank you. This shade is beautiful. The neon rose shade. And the other shade, the paradiso. I love this. And I love the paradiso. And not just because of the name and I'm having so much fun with it. Maria. Buy the high shine finish. Don't buy the shimmer shade. I'm just going to tell you. I think that you're not getting a shimmer in it unless you really love that shade. And even with that, it was a little bit patchy and it fell apart. These two, the regular finish, I would definitely recommend. I think they're beautiful on the lips. I have to let you know about longevity and everything. Since it's a balm, it's not a stain. I'm not going to expect it to last, 3 business days, but I think it's very pretty on the lips. Let me get up close and personal so you can see. So this is the neon rose shade. Really pretty. So let's end with a fragrance, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So I have 2 fragrances to choose from. I recently picked this up. This is Fugazi Angel Dust. I had a sample of it, but I had to buy a full size. It is just class, charm in a bottle. It's fresh. It has a little bit of a floral note. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. And I had to pick up this full size. Oh, I forgot I bought a Refy brush. That's disappointing. All right, I'll show it to you another time. But I forgot I bought this brush to go with the bronzer. All right, it's okay. Anywho, and then I also picked up this recently. This is 7 Summers from Dime. I got this from Ulta. I sprayed this in Ulta and I was like, oh, it's all right. It's no big deal. I kept smelling myself all day after that. I went home and I bought this online. This is 7 Summers. This is Juicy Pear, Sweet Coconut, and Fluffy Musk. So good. I bought 2 of their perfumes. I'll link the other one down below too. It's gorgeous, but I think I want to go with Angel Dust. I'm not rubbing. I know you're not supposed to rub. You're supposed to pat, if anything. Don't you like that stain on my hand? Please try this. If you haven't tried it already, it's gorgeous. I know it's expensive, but it's really nice. If you're splurging for yourself or someone you love, Angel Dust. Trust me. Trust me. I may not know how to pronounce paradiso, but I know a good fragrance when I smell it. This is a good one. You'll love it. It's like I'm enveloped now in a beautiful smell. All right. Let me take this off my head, fix myself, and I'll come right back and tell you my final esteemed thoughts on everything that we tried today. Okay, beauties, I am back to give you my final opinion on everything that we've tried today. So, the foundation, I really like. I'm still getting my final opinion on it, so stay tuned. I will let you know my final verdict, but I do like it. But what I absolutely love even more are these highlighting drops, these Bright Skin illuminating drops from Jones Road. These are stunning. These go beautiful with any foundation. Really adds this beautiful subtle glow to your look. It could take a matte foundation and really liven it up. So these I think are a must-have for the summer. You can mix them with your lotion, your foundation, your skin tint, whatever you want, or put it on top, or put it as a base coat under those products. So I really like these and I highly recommend. I will link them down below. I only picked up 2 shades, but I want more, but I'm going to be good. But I do really recommend these. Really, really recommend them. The EADEM primer, it went very well under my foundation. Didn't mix with the Danessa Myricks product in any kind of weird way. It was good. So I was very pleasantly surprised. I'll keep testing it out and let you know. But so far, so good. We'll see how it goes. Next, let's see. One of my favorite products that we tried today was this Refy bronzer, the water bronzer. Again, this was the shade Cove. I love the way this looks on my skin. Look at that. It's just subtle, barely there, but it's there. It's noticeable. I could have bumped it up a little bit after we did our blush, but I decided not to just for the sake of time. But this is beautiful. I cannot wait to try the blush that I bought. Now the blush. Let's start with the Patrick Ta Transition blushes. First, the liquid, I think it's nice. It does stain, so please be mindful of that. If you are putting this on, please do not put it on bare skin. Put it on with the concealer, mix it in. I think it's a great system. I do. I think you can mimic this style with products you have at home. However, if you're interested in these products, I do think that they are very good. I don't have any complaints. I'm going to continue testing them out and seeing how I like to apply them. But as an over blusher, a product like this and the liquid transition blush are very useful. It really kind of helps where I normally struggle in making this look seamless. It looks a lot more seamless than I usually am able to achieve on a first go. I usually have to go and adjust, and this really helps. So I think it's a very useful product. I would recommend the powder over the liquid. I think that this is beautiful to really set down your concealer and bridge that gap between your concealer and the blush, but I think both products are really good. And the brush in particular is excellent. I know Morgan Turner was recommending this brush. It's really good, especially for this purpose, but even if not, it's a really good brush. It has that flatter side and then the fluffier side, and all of his brushes are really good. I have a lot of them and I use them all the time. So I recommend the brush as well. The other blushes I tried, I loved. This NARS blush I thought was lovely. I have been trying this in the Orgasm shade off camera and I really like it. Decided to buy another shade, so I think that says a lot. If a content creator buys more than one shade, it says something because we have a lot of makeup, obviously, because of what we do. But this is a really good formula and the shade is beautiful. Paired with the new Say shade, Fruity. I think this combination is really nice. Obviously, the Say powder blushes, they're absolutely stunning. I have no complaints. It's a little bit pigmented, so just be careful, but this shade Fruity is gorgeous. As far as the eyeshadow from Morphe, I could not recommend it enough for the price point, for the quality, for the ease of use, for the fact that it takes any guesswork out of applying your blush. I could not recommend it more. And the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Glide Eye Pencil in the shade Lilac Time is really lovely. Isn't it an everyday shade? No, but it's fun if you're doing a lilac look. If you're pairing this with a similar eyeshadow palette to what I was using today, or the Betty palette from Lisa Eldridge, I don't think you can go wrong with this. Really easy to apply, beautiful, livens up the look a little bit. And the Merit Mascara, I'm very impressed. First impressions, not really first impressions because I've been using it for the last couple days, but it's what I've been using for the last couple days because I loved it so much. So I'm very impressed. I will link it down below again. It comes in black and brown. I picked up black, but I would definitely consider picking up the brown because I seem to really love the formula so far. This powder from Kosas, the Comfy Cloud Set, I really love it. This is not new, but it's new to me. I can't stop using it. I really, really enjoy it. And this is a mini size, so if you didn't want to dedicate to a full size, you can pick this up. I will link this down below as well. This storage box for your makeup brushes, I will link down below. Very, very useful and a good recent find. And I think finally the fragrances. This Fugazi Angel Dust perfume, if you've never tried it and you want to smell just fresh and feminine and clean and perfect for the summer, this is a must-have. It is expensive, but if you're looking to splurge or you just want to treat yourself to something or someone you love in your life who loves beautiful fragrances, this is a must-buy. And also, I know I didn't try it today, but I did sneak it in as a little extra. This 7 Summers perfume from Dime is really good too. And the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I forgot that. The shimmery formula, I would not recommend, just based on the one that I tried, the Magnetica, how it fell apart and how it did not apply that well. And there's no shimmer. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I did not like it. I would not recommend it. However, the shades in the high shine finish, I definitely recommend based on my first impressions. This Neon Rose shade, I'm absolutely in love with. It's very hydrating on the lips. For $18, I don't think you can go wrong except for the shimmer finish. Wouldn't recommend it. But this one and the Paradiso shade, I really love it. All kidding aside, I think it's a very nice formula. Off the bat, I will keep you posted, so please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my updates and my terrible pronunciation of words that I should know how to pronounce, but I don't. But we're in it together. We're on this journey together, and I hope that you will stick around. I love you guys. I thank you so much for your time and your support. If you do decide to buy any of these items, you want to check them out for yourself. If you do use my links that I have down below or use the QR code that I'll have on the screen, it really does go a long way in helping me out in keeping this channel going and growing. And I really appreciate your support. In any way you choose to support my channel, whether it's commenting on my videos, liking my videos, hyping my videos, or using my links to shop for any products you decide to check out, I greatly appreciate you. And I cannot thank you more for your friendship and support. And I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.